Okay, so I think
I tried.
somehow chat could hear you guys. That's never happened before.
You don't say.
We don't know.
Why? Did any of you say anything incriminating?
No.
Oh.
A little bit.
I mean, you didn't say nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy. I feel like I should have.
I don't know what, because I muted you guys on my mixer, but I don't know where the audio is coming from. Because I'll have to figure it out.
But hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
I don't know how they could hear you unless the audio is coming from inside the
It's
building.
from inside the house.
Unless the audio is coming from inside.
The call's coming from inside the house.
Wait, talk now. Let me
Hello.
see.
No.
Hello.
All of us?
Okay, I definitely see the problem. I see what happened. Yeah.
Okay.
It was the desktop audio on my streaming PC betrayed you
going
guys.
through.
Yeah. So they couldn't hear me. I was muted because I'm on a different channel.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh,
hello.
All she says was this is the best show out, and I don't think she was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it.
oh.
I'll say it with my whole chest. You know what, Steffi? You can say it in private. I'll say it in public. This is the best show out there.
I did say it in public.
Yeah.
So we're all aware. That definitely happened.
A lot of
I ain't
shoulders.
ashamed.
And she meant to. Totally. 4D chess.
I forgot to prep my spells. Let's see.
I couldn't
I
hear
got a
them.
lot of chess to say it with.
I couldn't hear y'all, but chat could hear you, which I think is like really funny.
Yeah. It's really.
Like everyone's like hot mic special.
No, because Xander said something, and I didn't know Xander was. I didn't know you said that from chat, Xander. I thought you were just saying. I'm like, no,
Someone
they
had
usually
notified
can't hear
me.
us.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm so
oh,
sorry,
someone told you
Drew.
that.
I'll fix it. I figured out what it was. I'll fix it. What happened
We're
next
good,
week?
bro. Nothing happened. Today was the best day for this to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
This was the
Honestly.
best day for this to happen.
We missed you, Gabe.
A lot of
Yeah, we missed you, Gabe, and all the things you say.
Spicier.
Sometimes we're shady in the pregame chat, but I
Sometimes.
feel
Sometimes.
like what? We're such a wholesome crew. What do you
I've been in this game for this is my fourth session. And no, it's completely wholesome.
I was gonna say it's like super wholesome. We're super chill people.
As in, there are holes and I have some of them.
Hi, hello, welcome to Shikar, the show where for only 5 gifted subs, I'll let you into our green room, and you can hear what our cast is saying.
Today was just a taste.
Don't worry, they don't know. Next week, I'll turn the cams on in the green room, and you can get a behind-the-scenes
Sign up for our
sneak peek.
Patreon and you can hear us talk shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll put my feet up there or something.
Someone just bought 5 gift subs.
And said, say less.
Oh my god.
I hate that oh god. I hate that happened like after you said I'll put my feet up there. Like
Yeah.
that's like really upsetting. That's like after like
It's a draw-
what
it's
are
a
you
draw,
foot
man.
people? It's okay.
Yeah.
You can have that fetish. But
Yeah, mine
don't you
look like hobbit
objectify Xander like that? Don't
Yeah,
describe
mine
them for free, Xander.
Furry. Okay.
Xander, are you on Wiki Feet?
I don't know, but not yet.
Don't describe them for free. That's a paid content.
Sorry.
I look
I'm
at
gonna
how
Google
these
this.
degenerates are subbing. From now on, I'm just gonna say it was on purpose. I'm like, hey guys, slide me money under the table, and I'll let you into the
No.
green room.
No.
Want to know what Xander's feet look like?
That's all it is. It's just a foot cam.
I told
that
you when
put
I
up.
have the red eyeshadow under the eyes. When it's on top of the eyes, I'm normal. When I have it under the eyes, it's because of
Someone's coming unhinged.
it means bad things are gonna happen. You know. Like when I told Balvin he couldn't leave the game. Like y'all thought it was a joke.
She did say that. She thinks she was very serious, actually.
But wait, who are you? What's happening?
Hi, hello. I'm that bronze girl, and I'm the DM for this wonderful group of people. If you're here, you're a Shikari, and if you're a Shikari, that means you're a badass, because we are hunters of lore, legend, and mythology. We are story weavers, we are storytellers, and we are collaborative story makers. I feel like a Sesame Street character.
We're also hot.
Oh, well, yeah. If you say so. Appreciate that.
I do say so.
Thank you so much for joining us here today. I appreciate it. We're playing some D&D 5e. We are joined by special guest Anoriand.
Yay!
Introduce yourself to the wonderful people as well as a short introduction to who your character is, who we'll be meeting shortly.
Yes. Hi, folks. I'm Anoriand. I'm Josh, whichever. I'm easy either way. You can find me at twitter.com/AnoriandGD for Game Dad. I'm funny sometimes. I do the streams and things like that. I'm Sephi's friend and
Best friend. Put that respect on that name, you
listen,
motherfucker.
I'm willing to say it. I wasn't
How dare
trying to put you on
promote
blast.
our friendship.
Sephi
I
is
will
my
hunt you
bestest
down.
friend in the whole world.
Fucking that's right.
Literally. I'm like weird, like the only people who talk to each other with phone call. I'm playing Julian Morris. Okay, he's a guy, and he does things. He's like an inventory. Well, he's the son of like an inventory type person and a researchy type person, and he does things, and he maybe knows people.
Yeah. Speaking of best friends, you know, Balvin is my best friend.
Oh, yes.
This is the best friends game. Tell them who
shit.
you are, Balvin.
I am Bronze's best friend. Xander, who are you?
That's it. You're just gonna introduce yourself as my best friend.
I play Ajax, dad, fighter, samurai, and men's mental health counselor. Just trying to figure it out, and also pilot of a windmill. You know, new things happening every day, but you know, we'll see.
Is this how we got our? Is this our airship? Did we just get the airship? Is the airship the windmill?
Where's Sid?
Oh, Scorpio has no idea. Oh shit.
That's true. Oh yeah, that's me.
That's me.
I'm Xander Jeanneret playing Scorpio. I am a half elf with no class. Someone forgot to put it in there. I'm a monk warlock.
I sit with no class.
Yeah.
Just leave it at that.
But anyway, I've been.
Oh my gosh, on here it says Scorpio level 5 half elf monk warlock.
Oh, maybe I don't have it.
I think
It's fine.
the bottom is like cut off on this screen, but like
No, I only see half elf as well. I don't see monk or warlock on my screen.
Chat,
yeah, but
do
it's
you
on the
see
Twitch.
monk
It's on the
warlock?
Twitch.
But Twitch sees it, then it's it's all
It's in
good.
my heart. And I've been dad away from the party, taking care of Timur, and doesn't know what's been happening.
I have no idea.
Who are you, Sephi?
Persephone Valentine.
Hi, I'm Persephone Valentine, and I'm playing Mirayah. She's a sorcerer and a bitch.
Oh, did you take levels in that?
I don't have to, it's innate.
Jennifer Coolidge.
This is Mirayah's new character voice. Oh. God.
now I'm curious.
My
Can you
teacher
do the
made me
voice
cry.
with the accent?
Yeah.
Right.
That's tough.
Oh, this.
Oh.
Did I just fry your brain trying to put them together?
So Mirayah's voice is like this. And Jennifer Coolidge. Oh, shit. Jennifer Coolidge's voice is like this. Jennifer Coolidge's voice is like, no, that's. Oh, I can't do that and do the Irish accent at the same time. It comes out being Sean Connery.
It was very Sean Connery
Yeah.
Wait, is Sean Connery just Scottish Jennifer
for Coolidge. That's the new lore.
I must ask you a question. Yeah, I can do him too. Yeah.
And there you have it, folks. The number one reason why Persephone is right in saying we're the best game out right now. We were all thinking it. She said it. And I let you into the green room. So clearly, I'm the best producer out right now. Oh, I'm just happy my players put up with me. I'm so sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm such a dumpster fire sometimes.
This is already the best. I just need to be clear. I'm so happy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get into the news. You find yourselves flying several feet off the ground in a large, beautiful windmill. The pneumatic thrum of some strange mechanism in the center of it is the only thing you hear, and outside, the large blades of this windmill are whipping around with impossible speed, somehow keeping you afloat. Below, you can see the ocean roiling kind of behind you, reaching out with blue arms and falling peacefully into a raucous sea that has not seen peace in a long time. It is over these treacherous waves that you now look, Mirayah, and then you hear her behind you. Oh my God, we are so high up here right now. I did
Can
not
I
think
help you
this
with something
could
shiny?
fly. I'm not shiny, I'm Lulu.
Oh, it's Lulu. Wait. Lulu, where did you come from?
Well, I followed you here to try to give you some biscuits that your mom made, but then I did eat them on the way here, except for this half one. That's for you. I saved it.
You can go ahead and eat it.
Okay.
No, how long have you been in the windmill?
What is time, really? It's a little bit relative if you think about it. It might be a bit of an advanced concept, but
You already learned too much from my parents, didn't you?
No, they wanted me to bring you biscuits. They did tell me how time is relative, though. It's a bit of a higher concept. It might be difficult for Ajax to grasp. So don't tell him.
He does seem to have trouble grasping subjects. Yeah.
Do you think his brain is as big as his skull?
I know it's not as big as his muscles.
Is my brain as big as my skull? Do you think me and Ajax have the same brain size? And if we do, what do you think the rest of his head is made up of?
Marshmallow.
You see the two beady eyes start gazing at Ajax. And you almost see a thought bubble appear with a straw in mind, with a very pointy end. Oh, marshmallow. Like marshmallow whip.
Yeah, like fluff.
Oh, there would be so much of it in there if our heads are the same size, because if you take my head and you subtract the rest of his head size and all of that is marshmallow, that's a lot of marshmallow real estate.
It really is. You should go try and get it.
I have to focus. Hi, Mirayah.
Hi.
How are you doing? You seem a little bit upset. You look like you were crying earlier.
I was not crying.
You don't want to talk about it? She
I wasn't
comes and
crying.
sits on the edge with you with her feet dangling over the ledge to the giant ocean below.
Maybe you should not do that and just come back into the... put your whole body inside the windmill.
How did this happen? Did you turn it on? How did you turn it on?
Well, we kind of found these... Well, okay. So, that cat... points to the cat,
Okay. There's a cat. Yes, I see
is
it.
a person
That's a
that was in
person
another
cat.
round.
That's in another
And we had
round.
to go get her.
You
But
had
to do that, we had to grind down some ruby.
You gotta
And to do
grind
that, we had to go to her
Rise and
other
grind.
laboratory. Why does she have another? Why is the laboratory where the windmill is? Why did you keep them? Anyway, we got some scrolly thingies, attached them to the windmill to grind it down, and then we went to the astral plane to rescue her. Came back, she turned into a cat. That happened before, and then we came back and it was flying,
Oh.
just flying.
And we're gonna go to my sensei.
Your sensei?
Yeah, Master Scorpio. And we're gonna fix
All right.
his
That's
broken braid. I wonder if he has marshmallow fluff in his braid.
I imagine it's a lot softer.
Because he had butt stings.
Yeah. I
Kind
mean,
of
there's a lot that melted
tenderized.
down in there.
Oh, wow. I hadn't thought about that.
Probably like melted ice cream or something.
Oh, is that why you were crying? Was all your melted ice cream leaking out?
I wasn't crying.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Or you cried because you don't get picked to be a magic student? I was picked by Scorpio to be a ninja. You weren't picked. Ajax was picked to be a samurai. You weren't picked. It's okay to not be picked. I'm just asking.
You remind me of Lonari.
I remind you of Lanari?
Yep.
Oh, well.
As in, you never know what the hell you're talking about. Anyway. We should get Scorpio.
Yeah. She waddles over to you, Ajax. Mirayah doesn't get picked, and you don't know what you're doing.
I can still hear you.
It's
What-
okay to not get picked.
When did you get here? How are you here?
Well, I was sitting on the front step waiting for you guys to come back because I brought you lunch, but then I ate the lunch because you were gone for so long. And then the whole windmill started floating, so I was just sitting on the steps, like kind of kicking my shoes, and like one of them fell in the ocean. She sticks up one green foot, so now I only have one.
Oh, okay. I see. Hey, I'm kind of busy here.
You
kind
don't look like you know what you're doing. We've been going in circles for
I'm
a
being
minute.
talk to the cat. I'm being guided on what I'm supposed to be doing here. I don't know what I don't know what
You
I'm
look
doing.
so
I'm just.
confused. You look like you're gonna cry. You look so scared.
Do you want to help, or are you just here to be mean?
What do you want? My help?
Do-
I'm not.
I don't
mean.
think you know what you're doing.
Yes.
You
I
flown a windmill
do.
before? Have you flown a
Yeah,
windmill before?
I have.
When?
Yeah.
When? Why?
A year ago.
How? A year ago.
hmm
Why?
At the Harvest Festival
Where? To?
in Bihar.
How far?
Exactly 3 miles. In a parade float.
Okay. And it was a windmill like this?
Yeah.
See, you want to fly it?
Well, that one was made out of paper. And just what is it? So I don't know if the
Okay.
mechanics are the same.
I see.
Ajax. Majax.
I see.
Or whatever
So-
your last name is.
My name's Ajax. That's all that matters.
But what if your
Hey.
last name was Mage Axe and then you specialized at killing mages with axes? Ajax.
I feel like I should be in danger right now.
Mage Axe. Think about it.
You know, in a
And then you
very
have an
weird-
axe.
in a-
And then you kill mages that are bad guys.
Yeah. You know, I think I missed you.
What do you make you think?
At first, I was a bit hesitant.
What? People
but now I-
immediately warm up to me. This is news to me, quite frankly.
Did you?
Yeah, people mostly instantly like me.
Except when you remind them they were crying.
I just was trying to see if you needed comfort, but
You know, the first time we met, you called me stupid like 5 times.
well, that's because Mirayah said your brain is full of marshmallows, so technically I was kind of right.
No, I mean the first time we met, before you knew who Mirayah was.
Oh, did I call you stupid?
Yes, when I was trying to help you at the tent, steal the thing.
Well,
Remember?
sometimes when I like people, I make fun of them, so that way they feel emotionally invested in me. Because trying to legitimately be friends with someone is a vulnerability I'm not ready for. Because what if they say no?
That's totally understandable and a valid way to go about life.
See? That's what everybody does.
Mm-hmm.
That's normal and healthy.
Very. Extremely.
I'm I'm sorry for whatever you've been through.
What?
That sounds very sad.
What do you mean?
So what do you mean, Ajax?
What's sad about that?
You're making no
That-
sense.
I'm not
He's not
making
that
any-
smart, Mirayah.
Yeah, I was making a joke about the fluff, but I think it might be true.
Like, okay,
What
let
is
me
this
break
fluff?
it down to you in like baby terms, okay, Ajax? Not because you're stupid, but because you have the brain of a child, okay? Let me break it down for you. All right?
I have the brain of
She puts her dirty hands on your face. Shh. Okay, let me break it down to you. Okay. If you go about life in earnest and you let people know, like, hey, I really like you. I would like for you to be a part of my life. You essentially open up your rib cage and expose your heart. And then they can say no. And then your heart is broken. And you have to walk with that pain forever. But if you say, hey, dumbass, your breath smells like you ate a shit taco, then if they're like, hey, screw you, you dumb kid, then you don't lose anything. But if instead they're like, haha, you smell like you ate a barf burrito, then you're friends. And that's, in that way, you remain stalwart.
You're wiser than I thought you were.
Yeah, I'm pretty smart.
Can I input on this, or am I too stupid?
No, I didn't say that. I said you have the brain of
I
a
mean, he
child.
had-
I have the brain of a child. Excuse me. I have fluff in my brain, as per described by my two friends here.
Mhm.
I mean,
Wait, are we friends?
Are we friends?
We're friends?
I thought we were.
So our
Mirayah goes in the
strategies
corner and
worked.
has a moment.
Our strategy worked, is what you're saying.
But Mirayah helped me, and I helped you. And in doing so, you met Scorpio. I don't think Scorpio said that your breath smelled like dog ass whenever y'all met.
Huh.
I'm not saying there aren't some friendships that are like that, but at the same time, you can't treat everyone the same. You might rob yourself of something beautiful.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I know. Hey, do you want to go get Scorpio?
Yeah, I think that's
We
where we're
should-
supposed to go.
we should
Valym
go get
has to
Scorpio.
help with Lanari because apparently in her restful state, she's still unstable.
Okay,
So
that makes
I'll go with you to go help Scorpio.
okay.
Can
How
I
do we
keep
get
his
this?
bird?
I mean, yes, you can.
Okay.
You can keep his bird until he gets back.
Okay. She goes and sidles up next to a tall bird with a very large head plume. Its body is kind of like that of a crane with a very long wingspan. It's about 4 feet tall, and it has a long kind of bustle of feathers behind it. This avian creature is known as a wicker whacker, at least locally, because they have a penchant for grabbing shelled creatures out of the swamp and whacking them very hard. And they're local to the Wicker Fens. There is this beautiful tall wicker whacker there, and yeah, you see Lulu just walk over to it like this and start stroking it.
Stroking the wicker whacker. Doesn't sound like anything at all.
I'm gonna. Hey,
It's fun for now.
Lulu, be gentle, okay?
I am being gentle.
Okay. And, oh, Valym is not going to be happy about this. Somebody has to watch her, though. Okay. Scorpio. How do we get to him?
I think you're gonna have to pilot this thing to him.
Yeah, and that's when the cat starts speaking. You see this little, very fluffy Himalayan-looking cat wrapped up in lavender wizard's robes, kind of trailing around on the floor. Fuck, shit. Yeah, no thumbs. No, not tall enough. Okay, so take the... Okay, so you want to take the vertical phalange. Not that one. That's the no, that's the directional.
This one? This one.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, perfect.
Oh no, it's Marshmallow.
What could go wrong?
Let's find out if he actually is stupid. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh, where's... Is it intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, 19.
When you say this one, it is the right one. Yes, that one. Okay, so pull that down gently, like it's the most delicate thing you could ever imagine. And while you're doing that, take the fourth right horizontal component fin and lift it up, and we should begin to descend in a circular kind of motion while traveling in a southeasterly direction.
Okay. And as she says to imagine the most delicate things he can think of, he closes his eyes and thinks of Rena's hands. Okay.
Aww. Roll a sleight of hand with advantage as you imagine Rena's delicate hand.
Oh, perfect.
This fucking
That's
man.
some nice DMing.
All right. Please, Rena, be with me. 12.
You start to descend, and you even begin, like, you're starting to move in a north-esque direction. And you start to descend gently, almost like those, like, kind of helicopter seat things you see. Kind of like that, very gently, not in a way that would make any of you sick. But then as you begin to see that part of the forest with these large kind of lattice work tree houses built inside, you do overshoot the roof of the one that you're aiming for and keep going. Scorpio, you hear this. You hear a strange...
And then it sounds like it's getting louder.
Then you see a lighthouse, a beautiful lighthouse, scrawled with all kind of ornate arcane runes on it. And then you see Lulu leaning out the front door going, ah! As it goes, it keeps going.
Bye. I think I should go catch up with them, and I'll take off after this careening lighthouse.
Okay. Ajax! Scorpio's running after us, but you gotta slow down.
I'm trying. Get out of the door. Don't fall out.
But how else will I reach for him? And you see she's like holding onto the doorway with like one foot, and the other two hands are like reaching out.
Oh, really? Oh.
Give me an athletics check, Scorpio.
Okay. Athletic. Can I do acrobat? Oh, athletics is fine. And we've got, oh no, 11.
Yeah, so your hands just keep going like what out of her reach every 2 seconds.
Can you slow it down?
Slow down.
Okay, I'll try. I will attempt to slow it down.
Give me another intelligence check to see
Okay.
if you can figure out whether or not how you pilot this thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 8.
The tower goes sinking horrifically and still moving northward. You were able to pull the vertical component, but the fins on the side you did not like sort of account for, and this thing starts to sink in the mire. Doosh, 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 doosh.
I guess what's happening?
I don't know.
What's going on?
As you continue to go northward, and then you hear a tunk as the entire boat kind of shudders to a stop. You see Sylvina like ushering for you to pull the e-brake. That one right there.
Okay. I'll try to pull it.
Give me a strength check.
Oh, all right, come on. Okay. 15.
You manage to just pull the e-brake. And as you do, it's a good thing you did. Lulu runs and looks out the window and sees there is a boat pinned between the lighthouse and a tree. And the second too late, it might have been crushed. Julian, the boat you're in has just been struck by a flying lighthouse. You see a small goblin child peering at you from inside a window like this.
Hello.
Is everyone okay?
Oh!
He's still there. He's still there. Turn off the lights. Pretend like we're not home.
Lulu,
What's wrong?
What's going on?
There's a man outside the window.
There's a peeping Tom outside the window?
There is.
Mirayah storms off. Don't you look at this? She's a small child. I know you. Why are you staring at a small child? What's going on? What's wrong with you?
And you know, it's like I didn't prepare for a windmill to come flying at me today.
Well, that was your first problem.
And yet when I saw it somehow, I should have figured it was you.
Don't blame me. I'm not the one flying this thing.
Thanks for coming to get me, everyone. Good to see you.
Master, there's a strange man peeping at me from outside the window. But I'm happy you're here.
Why are you being a pervert? She's not even legal.
He's just
You know, we didn't die, so I think I did a great job. Oh, yeah.
Were you flying this, Ajax?
Yes.
I'm
Scorpio.
very impressed. Yay. Mirayah, good to see you.
Hi, Scorpio.
Where's Valym?
Oh, we have a patient in one of the upper rooms. There's this girl
What did he
named
do?
Lenari, and she was a better witch than Mirayah, so she got chosen to be Sylvina's apprentice. Sylvina is this cat lady.
Oh,
And yeah, but she's like not feeling well right now. So she was put in a suspended state, but her mind is in need of calming because she suffered a lot of trauma because Mirayah yelled at her in a moment of pettiness.
wow.
Okay.
And so
that-
Valym is soothing her in the upper
There's
room.
fire starting to swarm around Mirayah's
Okay.
shoulders and
That's-
ears.
Oh, please wait. That's a bit of an oversimplification of the events that occurred. Scorpio.
Yes.
Lenari's, from what I heard, she had something she didn't want to remember, and something bad happened, really bad. and her master tried to help her with that by removing some of those memories. But in doing so, it fractured her mind in a sense. So she struggles remembering just even the slightest things.
Actually, she did it to herself.
She did it to
Not tried
herself.
help. She did it to herself. Yeah.
Oh,
It sounds familiar to my
Yeah.
own situation.
Yo, Kat, is there anything you can do for him?
Yeah,
Julian, this isn't about you. Can you wait?
Yeah.
I wait. No. I'm sorry about the windmill. I was the one flying it. I don't. This is if you couldn't tell, it's my first time. I don't.
Please,
do
it's
this.
Julian. He probably would have crashed the boat eventually.
That's not fair. A windmill still came out of the sky and hit the boat. That's not a. Is that regular here? I don't know if that's a regular.
Julian's not known for his luck.
Is there something here that y'all? Is this like a?
Oh, we know each other. Yeah.
You
See, I
know
told you
each
I had
other.
friends. Yells at the cat.
Oh, they seem like more than friends to me, but that's just me because
We
they
know each other.
Gonna say it.
Yeah.
Don't say it like that. What's wrong with
Oh,
you?
see, look how he said that. Maybe he wasn't peeping at me. Maybe he was peeping at Mirayah's big old melons.
You get less and less cute by the minute.
Well,
I like this dude.
So y'all are friends then,
We're friends.
Friends.
Yes.
right? Okay.
I'm Julian. Yes.
N-
Nice to meet you.
My
Nice
name
to
is
meet you as well.
Scorpio.
I'm Ajax.
Hi, Julian. I'm Lulu. I am the, visionary of this enterprise.
You know, I've gathered as much. Yes.
What? Okay. Yeah, Scorpio.
Yeah,
Mirayah was introducing you to the master.
right. This was supposed to be the person that could help me with my memory.
Before
Person,
you
cat,
see
you know.
a cat.
Meow.
Oh, I can talk.
I can't speak with animals.
No, I can. Hi. Hello. I'm. I'm the sorceress Sylvina. She kind of sits now like the way cats do in their fancy when they cross their paws.
Mhm.
I am stuck in the cat form right now
Oh.
because a strange arcane intergalactic being was after me.
She's just not as good as magic as you thought. What? What?
Once again, this does feel like an oversimplification of things that happened.
Let me have this one, Ajax. Let
Oh,
me have
please.
one.
Got it. You got
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
All yours.
Just one. Just one.
All yours.
I'm sorry and/or happy for you.
Well, I think I can help you
Oh.
because I do know something about less about memory, but more about warlock problems. And I have experience with let's see, celestials, eldritch beings, things like that. So there, I might be able to help you with this so-called demonic creature in your head.
I call it whimsy.
Whimsy. That's interesting. But it would help if I was in my
Non-cat form.
non-cat form.
Well, maybe we can help you with that first.
I've got nothing. I don't.
Mirayah, you seem to know quite a bit about magic. Is there anything you could do to help out this poor, unfortunate soul?
Probably not. It's a little bit out of Mirayah's league, but I do have a working theory on what might have happened.
I throw a firebolt at the cat.
When she
Firebolt.
says out of
Multiple
league,
firebolts.
Julian just grabs Mirayah's arm instinctively.
Julian, you're not involved in this.
PvP.
Whether or not I'm involved, I've had a windmill thrown at me. There's a talking cat and something about whimsy. So I'm involved now, whether or not you were planning for
I could
that.
set you on fire instead of you holding my hand. You know they could do that, right?
We've experimented with
I
things
have another
before,
hand.
but you
Throw a
know I'm not
firebolt
a
at the
fan.
cat.
Oh, stop it. It's rudimentary magic.
Do you want to see something more advanced?
No.
You should
Is that what
save
you
your
want?
spell slots
that
with
prove
where
that I'm good at it?
we're
Do you?
going. You should hold on to those spell
At least when I
slots.
cast a spell, it actually goes up properly and I don't turn into a fucking cat.
I mean, if you make a bicycle instead of a large arcane contraption, of course the bicycle's always going to work right. But anyways, Mirayah, listen and you might learn a thing or two, okay? So this Julian person, hi Julian, I'm Sylvina. Hello.
Hello. He's gonna reach out and shake her paw.
Thank you. This might actually, you might actually be perfect for this. I think what happened is when I came back to this plane after the last plane, I think I kind of did like a soft reboot, which means my corporeal form went back to its original place, which is in a tomb safeguarded by an order of paladins. But you seem like a very calm, charismatic, good sort, which this party is lacking. And maybe you could go speak with them. Yes. And
Why is your body in a tomb? Clayton! I don't need to cast a firebolt to kick you across the room, cat. I grab the cat and I start shaking it. Tell us!
Wait, that's our friend. Oh no.
Why is your body in a tomb?
Okay, we will.
Well, this wasn't quite how I pictured a reunion.
Oh!
Hey, Julian. Hey, you grabbed her arm and she didn't kill you. That's very shocking to me. There has to be something going on here more than I'm aware of.
I haven't killed you either.
I never grabbed your arm.
Does an 11 and a 15 hit, Mirayah?
The 11 does not, the 15 does.
You take 2 slashing damage from the cat's claws as you're shaking it.
She keeps shaking it.
Well,
You want to scratch me, you little bitch?
I mean, I'm not sure what your relationship is. You don't have to worry about.
No. I
can tell at least you're friends.
Yeah, I like to think so. We've known each other for like a few days.
As you say that, a tall plumed like feather kind of comes in the middle of your eye line. Ajax.
I know.
Okay. At this point, I'm not really shocked. But the fact that she's been around you a couple of days, so then yeah. I don't know if you've gathered or not. Mirayah doesn't suffer fools. If she's still around you.
Maybe we could put the cat down and talk about it.
There are levels to the friendship, of course. There's tears and
Do you think this is the first time I've shaken a pussy?
Lulu, new mission. Get the cat.
So what,
Okay.
what do you do? What's your
On it.
thing? You know, what's your?
I don't really have a great answer to that. Exploring, really. My parents. I'm part of the Morris family. We're always known as researchers and people of knowledge and inventors and all of this. And my dad he knows so much from books. And my mother she could build anything you can imagine. And then there's me, and I want to see the world. I want to see what it has to offer. So
That's a nice way of saying that your parents kicked you out because you weren't worth anything.
Mirayah, roll a perception check as you're saying this.
11.
The 19, Lulu manages to sneak up behind you. She pulls down your corset a little bit. And then as you do that, she grabs the cat and goes running over to Scorpio. I got the cat!
Oh no.
Lulu! You don't do that to a lady!
Oh.
I didn't see anything.
Why?
Didn't see anything. There's so much to see, though.
I wasn't looking. I tried to look.
You weren't
away.
looking?
No. I was talking to Julian here, my pal.
Have you really not figured out to just cut it off yet? Like this many days in, and you still keep trying to explain.
I got the
I don't like
cat.
your tone, Julian.
Yeah, maybe let's take our guest to a safe place in the windmill.
Well, I got the cat.
That's the guest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pulls up her corset again. Are you going to tell us or not, cat?
Oh yeah, which way do we go? Where's the temple?
Well, our
Or the
bullies.
We're not going to the temple without knowing what the hell. Why are you in a tomb?
Well, it's kind of complicated.
So dumb it down for me. After all, you didn't teach me.
Well, okay, right. So me at one point in time, my soul's connection to the flesh became so weak that the thin thread binding us together was severed, leaving me to drift in the cosmos, psychically speaking, for like what in human years would be, I don't know, 67 years. And eventually, you know, I was restored because I wasn't really dead. And so sometimes, you know, when you astral shift and you're doing all this wibbly wobbly flopsy stuff with your body, that thread, because it's not the strongest, gets severed and, you know, and kind of do a hard reset. And pretty sure my body went like right back to where I was first reunited with it.
In the tomb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's my
And
theory
you're not
anyway.
dead, and not a ghost that is now inhabiting a cat.
No, I'm definitely not dead. Yeah. My
But you
flesh
did
should
die at some
actually
point,
be
didn't you?
perfectly preserved somewhere. I mean, it really matters on what you think dying means, you know.
Can I roll like Arcana or Insight or something to see if she's lying about
Definitely.
something?
Yeah.
Okay.
This seems like.
Which would you prefer, Arcana or Insight?
Either one. Each one will give you different answers.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's an 8.
You have no clue what she's talking about. Was that on the insight?
That was on Arcana.
Oh, on Arcana, yeah. You have no clue. You think maybe it could be true.
I'm gonna roll Insight just in case. I'm not actually rolling it. I just want to see so I can torment myself. I should have rolled Insight anyway.
Well, is the tomb far from here?
No, but it is guarded by an order of paladins whose job it is to like make sure that the remains of powerful sages don't fall into the hands of the wicked. Because apparently you can like use our bones and our flesh and stuff for like really valuable components, you know.
I can't imagine that your flesh sack was worth that much.
Listen,
You made me cry.
you might have more of it, but quality is always better than quantity.
Just because you're a cat. Where should we go, and how do we defeat these paladins? Do we explain that you
Well, they're
are
not
the
really
person?
bad paladins. I mean, they're pretty great. So I'd rather not.
Do you have any
kill
way to
them.
prove that your body is wrongfully in there?
We could just have a calm discussion with them,
Or we could steal it.
or we could steal it. Yeah.
Why don't we just let the cat go in there by herself and get into her body and she can do whatever she wants? No one's going to look twice at a cat in a tomb.
Is that something that would work?
Well, considering there are people who regularly turn into cats, like your friend Valym, I feel like they would, unless I could. I mean, maybe I could convince them I'm an actual cat, though.
I can't think of William turning into a cat. He's not cuddly enough.
And you're not that convincing as a cat. I don't believe it.
Okay, Julian, do you have anything?
I don't believe it.
Well, I mean, it wasn't how I planned on starting my day, but I know a thing or two about paladins, so I could try talking to the Order and explaining that I'm on a mission and need to see the body because of a missive I was given. I can come up with something. Don't worry.
I'll give it to you. Take this missive by me, Scorpio. Figure it out.
He's going to look directly at Mirayah, look at both of them, and then look directly at Mirayah and just go, I'm really proud of the growth you've had.
What are you talking
I
about?
just want you to know that. Nothing.
Oh, because I haven't killed him yet. Right.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
All right. So we've got options here. We've got steal the body, which I don't think would be the best option. We have cat sneaks in and tries to blend in as a cat. Don't also think is the best option.
No.
And we have Julian tries to get an in, just by talking. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think all of us going there and trying to convince them that we should go in there and just. I don't think we could be convincing enough. The 4 of us, or 5 of us, or 6 of us, Lulu, or 7 of us, my bird. I don't think it'll work out. So I'm personally in favor of going on Julian's lead, and if he needs any help, we'll be there to support him. But I don't know what a better option would be.
Well, Julian, looks like you got crashed into at the right time.
Maybe we could do a combination of the two. We'll have Julian and maybe Ajax or someone else distract the paladins while the cat is able to sneak in.
That's true.
I may
Wait.
even be able to assist. And
Julian,
Scorpio,
why are you in this area anyway?
Traveling.
You don't usually come this far south.
You don't usually fly in a windmill.
Gotcha.
I suppose that's fair.
Should we talk, or are we just gonna put that away for later?
What's there to talk about?
That's what I thought. I actually think that the combination might be the best way to apply. I'll speak to them, and you can be off to the side, kind of eyeball see what's going on. If it seems like I'm going to be able to successfully go in, okay. Otherwise, I can give some sort of signal, give a diversion of some variety, and go from there.
Maybe a bird call.
Okay, just to be clear, in the middle of conversation,
Maybe
you want me to start making bird noises.
that would be a signal.
It would.
Okay.
On this we agree.
Okay. Or he can like scratch the back of his neck, or something a bit more subtle.
I think we'll go with the scratch the neck approach. I think that'd be a bit better for it. Yes.
Harder
Okay.
to hear, but yeah.
We're gonna be looking at him. That's yes.
I really have grown a lot, haven't I?
You are right. You are technically right an astounding amount of the time. I just want you
People
to
tell me that a lot.
Okay. So that's good, but we should probably have a plan B as well in case that does not work. Scorpio, I mean, I'm right there with you. I don't know if everybody else is.
Fire? Just fire?
We are missing Valym, who normally
wait.
tends to talk us out of this sort of thing.
Wait. Let's back up to the bigger picture right now. Just for a second, just for a moment.
Please.
We're going to help this weird cat lady get back into her body.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm on board with the fact that we're helping Scorpio to do so.
Thank you.
But clearly, she's not exactly been reliable in the arcane stuff. So how do we know that she can actually help you?
Oh, it's because
help
she's a
him.
cat right now, and if she gets to her uncat form, then she can.
Well, I mean, I could.
But there's no evidence of that.
Okay, listen. We can do it right now, if that's what you want. I just
now?
don't know how convincing I can be in the parlay of whatever it is I'm talking to as a cat.
Why don't you sweeten the deal then?
Okay, fine. Speak your terms.
You teach me everything you know.
You improve your attitude.
Those aren't part of my terms.
They're a part of mine.
Do you want your body back or not?
Do you want to learn or not?
I think I need to learn less and you need your body back.
I could get my body back on my own eventually.
Great, you heard that. Well, go to it.
So the Scorpio thing's kind of like a right now thing. I don't really have like an
Hold
eventually.
on.
Oh.
She says she can get it herself.
She
Let's
said
try.
she said eventually.
It might be faster.
How long do cats live?
They have 9 lives, don't they? Right? Is that a thing?
I've got like 35 years, probably.
That's not how long cats live.
Mr. Mostly Mittens lived, I feel like, for like
Mr. Who?
25.
Mostly mittens?
You have a good 18 if you're lucky.
Was he partially gloves?
Teach me everything you know and drop your attitude about me being inferior. Because even though you say that, you keep saying that you don't treat me as inferior, and then you make snide, rude comments about my skill and talent level. So don't tell me I have an attitude problem.
If I was actually teaching the elementary sort of principles of elementary magic. The energy you put out is the energy that you will be met with in equal force. So if you're nice, well.
I could go from shaking you to throwing firebolt at you.
Okay,
And I could
well,
go from
since-
allowing you in my windmill to leaving you in the muck and mire outside. With
And how
but
exactly you're
a
going to
twitchel
propose to
of
do
my
that?
whiskers because I can still cast magic.
And I can still punch you across the room with my foot.
I just Scorpio has a thing in his head. And you know, and we're trying to.
The adults are talking.
Sorry.
I'm also an adult, actually.
Twerk.
Yes.
Miss Cat. Yeah, if I may.
There's a bird gazing lovingly at Ajax.
I'd like to ask a simple question.
She puts
One
her head
I
on
would
your
like you
shoulder.
to answer out loud. And I would very much so like you to answer it out loud for Mirayah, because I think if you answer my question out loud, we can finally get an answer.
Okay.
Would you agree she has great magic potential?
Yes.
Potential?
Uh-oh.
Potential? Are you fucking kidding me? I got magic coming out of my arse.
I would run if I were you.
I don't think
You think I
potential's
have
a bad thing.
potential?
We all have potential. I don't think it's a bad thing to have.
It's not a
Oh,
bad
so I'm
thing at
equivalent to
all.
you. You can cast a spell if you were had one right in front of your ass.
Mirayah,
And you have to fart on it to cast fire. You couldn't do it.
Mirayah,
Again,
What, Julian?
I never claimed to do anything. Like, you got it, Julian. Never mind.
you
It's all-
know how great you are. And you can become greater. Isn't that the point of all that?
Can you snap?
That's Lulu.
It's just
It's Lulu.
What? I want to snap too.
Dude, the chicken dance.
The kitty's like,
Mirayah, you know that I'm only going to say wonderful things about you and about your magic. But if the whole point is to learn, then right now, the only discussion is whether you have more room to grow. If you don't have any further potential, then you can't become any better, and there's no point in learning.
Fine. Fine.
Spell out of my ass.
Is that where magic comes from?
That's where Valym's magic comes from.
Oh,
The crack. Anyway.
I can do cool things too. My sword has ice on it. I'm going around blowing.
Are you done?
Oh, I'm good. My friend has a thing in his head, and I'm trying to get this done, but you keep going back and forth. But just
How much have I helped you already?
Just
How much have I helped you already?
a lot,
Mhm.
a lot.
So you can take 5 minutes while I argue with this cat.
Well,
I've been arguing with this cat for like a day now. I think
That wasn't an argument. She made me cry.
you know, we're all friends, so friends do things for each other. That's what Nim taught me. So now that you're our friend, Mirayah, unfortunately, now your life is just helping your other friends, like in constant servitude. I've accepted it. You should too.
I'm fine with helping Scorpio,
Thank you.
but I want your knowledge, and I don't want to listen to you tell me how inferior I am anymore.
I won't talk about how inferior you are anymore if you're willing to take a little bit of correction once in a while. It's
What
hard to
kind of-
teach someone who thinks they know everything. Makes it difficult to the process.
Did I ever say I thought I knew everything?
You know what I don't know? The location of that tomb.
I don't either.
Can we fly the windmill there, or is it still stuck in mud?
I think I fucked this thing up. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about that.
Get out
I
and
think,
push.
I think we're walking.
You see Lulu hanging out of one of the windows on the side of the tower.
Oh yeah, see, your phalanges are all caked in they're all covered in the reeds and in the mud.
Oh.
So you can't, we're snared. All right,
She comes over to you, Julian.
you have to swim, but go cut them up and cut us free. Because you're new.
I'll help.
So you have to prove your worth. So you have to go, you have to do it since you're the new one.
Yeah, that's true.
I agree.
You're enjoying that a bit too much.
I offer to
You know
help.
me a bit too well.
I'd like to help because I did crash the windmill into the boat.
It's fine. It's fine.
Are you sure?
In the nicest, he's
strong.
gonna grab at his side where he's got a whip, and he's gonna, in the nicest way I can say this, I need a little bit of space. And he's gonna try and head over to the window and see if he can like start whipping at the you know, the vines and such that are grabbed on and like get them broken.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
Absolutely.
Thought he was gonna hit me.
I've conditioned you well. Only took a few days.
19 plus 6, 25.
That
Jasmine,
hits.
by the way, have we had a long rest?
I would say you've had a short rest while you were kind of in the
Okay,
windmill coming here.
cool.
Yeah, you're able to wrap your whip around the roots and kind of like, or around the reeds that are growing here, the strange kind of long, veiny plants growing in this mucky water, and you're able to rip them free. And as you do, the boat continues to careen, or sorry, the tower continues to careen against the boat, and it basically cracks in two as you now are like wedged, pushing against this big, long, like kind of multi-armed, almost banyan tree-esque creature that is like now like kind of as you're like pushing against it, it starts to become uprooted.
Reverse.
Well, if I wasn't planning on coming with you, I am now.
That wasn't your boat, was it?
Yeah.
Was it insured?
Ajax.
Yeah, it's Lulu.
That tree's gonna be a corner soon.
Oh,
Gotta reverse.
And you sure enough, you hear the tree go as it's like barely holding its roots against this like giant tower pressing against it.
okay. I'll go try to reverse. Then I'll walk over to the controls and try to reverse and push us back.
While that's happening, Scorpio is going to jump down in between this tree and the tower. And you see as he's running, he's making sort of hand signals as like lightning starts going up his body. He'll place himself in front of this windmill, and as he claps his hands together, he hopes to sort of jolt it out of being stuck with thunderclap.
Amazing. Go ahead and roll your sleight of hand with advantage, since it's now free of like the foliage that was kind of keeping it trapped under there. Ajax, give me an intelligence check to see if you can figure out how to work this thing.
Okay.
17.
Yeah, amazing. You're able to kind of like give it a kind of kickstart in the opposite direction, kind of helping it get up out of this wetland that it's kind of like gotten itself trapped in.
Nat 20.
Nice.
You know this system inside and out. You hit one of the foot levers. You then spin the giant wheel one direction and you
It's a
whip
sight
up
to see.
into the air.
Wait, don't forget me.
Hurry up!
I'll jump up on the broken pieces of Julian's boat as I jumped up to
Amazing. Yeah, you jump up, reach onto the windowsill that Julian first peered at Lulu through, and are back inside the windmill.
Go team.
Well, when you look at it this way, you kind of got an upgrade on transportation, right, Julian?
I'd say so, yeah.
There wasn't anything on there that you needed, right?
No, once I was pinned between a functional rock and a hard place. It was a tree, but you'll go with me. I kind of just grabbed the essentials and hopped up.
Fair enough.
So, this tomb.
Yes, this tomb. I do need my body back.
And your friend needs his brain back. Okay, well, I guess now's as good a time as any to ask. The cat like kind of sits down opposite you, Scorpio. once again, crossing its paws, kind of laying down a little bit, and is like,
So fancy.
what is your goal with...
Whoa, I mean, I wanted to learn how to bake. I think I wanted to make sure that my cooking sort of goes up a level or two. It'll make camping, I think, a little nicer. I have a bit of a memory problem. I can't seem to remember things far back. So my goal is to be a better person.
Oh, that's beautiful. Great. I meant more so with your friend.
Oh, there's some sort of horrific being that has taken nest at the base of my skull that now sort of inhabits me, allows me mystical powers, but it does seem to prey on the weakness of my mind.
Ah, okay. And would you like this thing? What would you like for me to do with it? Would you like for me to remove its presence? You would be rid of your powers then, or bargain more favorable terms for you, or...
Well, whimsy does seem to be in a great deal of suffering. So my goal is to help them.
Help them?
Yeah. I mean, suffering is a natural part of life, but the degree to which he suffers, it's unbearable. And it seems like everyone else has given up on them. Until I came along. That's how I remember it anyway.
Well, I think to do that, we would have to figure out who Whimsy is.
I would like to know. There have been glimpses, maybe unintentional, from Whimsy, of what I think is their past. Something about a desert, a great war of some kind. They had to make a choice, and they seem to regret, or at least feel empathy towards what they did.
I think I have an idea.
Good.
And you know, I don't exactly think I need my human body to do it. But if I teach Mirayah and I help you with this thing, you still got to help me get my body back.
Deal.
Fantastic. All right, then. This is going to hurt a lot.
Quick question. Quick, just checking in. For real. Are you sure you can do this as a cat?
That'll be where we take our first break.
How could possibly go wrong?
Concerns.
We will be right back in just a few minutes. This time, I'm not going to expose. I am going to, unless you guys give some subs, I'll let you in the green room.
Wait.